So today is a statewide day of action for students and faculty and staff of state-funded schools to step out in protest of the budget cuts. So we're all gathering to try to show that, we are united in thinking that the school budgets should be more enhanced and not restricted.
And often students it's just quiet. It's one of the areas that when they make cuts to education, they don't see the effects. So this is a way to demonstrate that there are lots of people involved with education and there's huge effects on the people.
Well, in our department alone, and I think across the board, we were asked to cut about 10% of classes, which are already full, and with cuts at UC and state schools, people come here because they can't get classes in the four-year schools, and so if we're restricting them too, then that's going to limit the opportunities for people to take classes like prerequisites or certificate program classes. So
vocational programs, all those classes, we had to cut them, and we're not talking low enrollment, we're talking classes that were full, and we have increased demand, and yet we have less money, so we have to cut the offerings of the department.
A lot of part-time faculty have lost their jobs because of those are the classes that end up getting cut first for a variety of reasons. Because most of us are contracted, so we're supposed to teach a certain number of units. So when they do cuts like that, then it's part-time faculty that end up losing out. I know at the San Francisco State and a couple of other schools, some tenure track positions are likely to be cut as well, which we haven't seen here, and hopefully won't, but who knows.
Last
Well, the strength of California has been that we offered public education and that we educated everybody, because whether you can afford to pay for education or you can't, that doesn't affect your brain. And so the strength of California being that we provided public education for everybody across socioeconomic status that allowed California to become one of the biggest economies in the world. And now we're not educating people, and now we're not a strong economy. So if we don't educate, then we're not going to be a good economy, and that's the worst thing.
Hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully things will change.